Hello, barbershoppers. It's that time of year to start considering some music for your Christmas season concerts. GSB Medal Music Inc. today represents the arrangements and compositions of Jay Giallombardo, that's me, and other top arrangers including Walter Latzko, Brian Beck, Ken Hatton, and the estates of well-known Sweet Adeline arrangers Renee Craig, Joni Bescos, Nancy Bergman, and Jim Arns. What do we have? Christmas arrangements in these general categories. Popular seasonal Christmas music, lots of it. Traditional carols, these are often put together in groups of 4, so you have a set all on a basic theme, or you can mix and match. Lighter sacred music, such as the popular Birthday of a King, and anthems for larger musical forces of chorus and quartets or soloists. A little later in this video, I will have some recommendations for you, so stay tuned with me to the end. As for costs, there are 2 considerations: licensing fee, arrangement fee. Some songs have to be licensed as they are copyrighted and managed by publishers. The average cost for a licensed arrangement is $150. However, if the song is in the public domain, those are licensed at only $2 a copy, providing considerable savings. The arrangement fee, on average, is about $100 and a little more for the bigger works. To navigate through the website, here are some tips. Open up a browser and type in gsbmetalmusic.com. You will notice an important message. Please read that carefully and take note of the contact information, the email and phone number. Select the arrangements link on the screen and follow the prompts. Select an arranger and then a category of the arrangement. For Christmas music, select Christmas, Hanukkah, seasonal, and you can browse the list. Click on the title of the arrangement to get more information. If a recording of the part tracks has been made, there's a listen button. Click on that to hear a sample. If you have a list of songs or questions, send me an email at jgbardo2@gmail.com. With your email, I can answer questions and discuss costs. And remember this, no money is paid on the website. The website is used just to show you what arrangements are available and to communicate with us. The payments are done later using either Zelle or PayPal. Now for some recommendations. The carols collections include 4 traditional carols on a similar theme, or these can also be mixed and matched. Just let me know. The festive carols include Over the River, Here We Come a-Wassailing, Deck the Halls, and Jingle Bells. This piece is also orchestrated if you happen to have an orchestra handy. Carol the Bells, or the Bells Carols, includes Ding Dong Merrily on High, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, Carol of the Bells, and Jingle Bells. Christ Child Carols has Lo, How a Rose Ere Blooming, The Holly and the Ivy, Lulay, Thou Little Tiny Child, and The First Noel. Angelic carols include Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Angels We Have Heard on High, Angels from the Realms of Glory, and The First Noel, which includes the Angels Did Say. We have some other carols that are just pieces done separately and could be part of a mix or match. Bring a Torch, Jeanette Isabella, the 17th century carol tune. Caroling, Caroling, which comes from the Alfred Burt collection. It Came Upon at Midnight Clear, and O Little Town of Bethlehem. And lastly, The Boar's Head, which is a traditional carol from the 15th century. Anthems include Away in a Manger, Amazing Grace. This combines 2 songs where the melodies are performed at the same time. The Gloria, which is a J.G. original composition in Latin from the Mass, and it has an optional brass quintet that makes for a grand piece at Christmas time. I Wonder as I Wander, Joy to the World with soloist. This piece includes 4 verses, a theme and variation on each verse. And lastly, Silent Night with guitar. There's an interesting story about the first singing of Silent Night and a broken church organ where they had to use guitar. Next, we have some seasonal Christmas songs, many of which require a license from the publisher. And you might want to just pause the video and look at this list and go through the titles. I'll make some comments, though the Almost Christmas Time was a great opener that we used in many of our shows. Angel's Blush is a kind of bossa nova sort of beat in 5-part harmony with an instrumental track. Very different. We used it again on the New Tradition shows. Not many know that Barry Manilow wrote a Christmas song, Christmas is Just Around the Corner. Christmas Rag has a ragtime beat. And Mel Torme, of course, made his very popular song, the Christmas song, also known as Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Louis Armstrong had one with Christmas Time in New Orleans in Dixieland style. Colorado Christmas is a country western style, very cool. Andy Williams' Christmas Season is well known. It's a holiday season, the most wonderful time of the year. Man with the Bag has that 1940s jazz big band rhythm. Put a Little Holiday in Your Heart is another country western style piece for Christmas time. Secret of Christmas, well known. And one of my most popular arrangements is Sleigh Ride, with the music by Leroy Anderson and words included that tell the sleigh ride story. It's very fun. And from Holiday Inn, The Snow, that's a famous quartet, Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Mitzi Gaynor, and the other one, I can't remember her name right now, but sang as a quartet. Snow, 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 it won't be long before, ta-ta-ta-ta, and it went on. Very cool arrangement. Billy Gilman even has one, Warm and Fuzzy Time of Year, for the young vocal star. And not many people know this We Need a Little Christmas from the musical Mame. The Stormfront Quartet was doing Christmas Follies, which is a crazy version of 12 Days of Christmas with a lot of other songs that mysteriously appear in the mix of this mess and mayhem. And they were getting so many requests for us, they asked me to do an arrangement, and they would refer them to me for the arrangement. Sacred music includes Birthday of a King. Come and See What's Happening in the Barn is from the Gaithers. This includes an optional instrumental track. We added drums, guitar, banjo, and steel guitar kind of sound, and it has a country western feeling with an unusual twist of what's happening in the barn, which is the birth of Jesus Christ. So that's a fun piece. We did it with the New Tradition Chorus many years, and audience loved it. Do You Hear What I Hear has the famous solos of each verse that is presented. I Have Seen the Light was another must sing every year that the audience really enjoyed. It's from the Gatlin Brothers originally, and it had an optional piano or organ part that could accompany it. Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth was the combination of these two songs sung by Bing Crosby, Little Drummer Boy, and David Bowie, Peace on Earth, and the two melodies would go together. What Child Is This? The traditional Greensleeves melody, and a fine arrangement of that song. And lastly, we have two big works that I did. Sure on This Shiny Night by the Westminster Chorus in 2010. and that has seen some worldwide recognition. Many top groups have performed it in competition or shows. And the Tribute to World Peace, which is now also orchestrated and available for SATB chorus as well as the men's chorus, which you can find these performances on YouTube. Well, kids, as they say, that about wraps it up for this journey into available Christmas arrangements from GSB Medal Music Inc. I was happy to shed a little light on the backstory of some of these arrangements. And so visit the website and explore. Email me with any questions. I'll put the contact info on the closing screen. Bye for now.